Grandma is stealing your money. Yo, man, what do you say? Grandma is taking your wealth. It's true. Hi, this is Andrew, and in this video we'll see how the elder generations is taking the future's wealth. Let's get into it. Before we get started, I need to explain that I'm not a certified financial advisor. Neither is my business a certified FCA activity. This video is not advice, legal advice, nor financial advice, but for entertainment purposes only. Yes, this is how we operate our business, but it may not be suitable for you. All investments put your capital at risk. The value of your investments may go up as well as down. Past performance does not guarantee future performance. As always, I implore you to do your own research, DD due diligence, and get your own independent and legal advice. When talking with our elder generations, they often share with us how they made their wealth by themselves without taking any handouts. But is that really true? In the UK, they had free schooling, free university, free health service, and many government grants for businesses and repairing their homes. Although to some extent, it's still a little free now. Starting from the 80s, we needed to pay for many things for ourselves that they didn't need to pay for. One of the first things they share is how they bought their house very early on in their lives. That's easy to achieve when house prices were only double their yearly salaries. In comparison, prices are 10 times or more now. To supplement their income, they could invest in super safe guaranteed bonds offering 15% yields. In the 80s, that dropped to 10%. But still, we're lucky to get 1% on safe investing these days. So if 1% is safe, we need to accept 4% for an investment involving risk. That's bonkers. A great way to build wealth is to build up a company. Decades ago, you only needed a shop and some tools, and away you go. Now, health and safety, strict labor laws, green, carbon reduction, and environmental policies. Most of us are aware of our climate emergency, so we need to prevent the ocean temperature from rising by more than 1.5 degrees C to prevent further global warming. For us to achieve that goal, millennials can only create 1/8, yes, I said 1/8, of the carbon our elder generation made over their lifetimes. 1/8 over their lifetimes. How is that even achievable? Our ever-increasing legislation reduces emissions by a few percent, but to save the planet, the young need to reduce their carbon emissions by 88%. University graduates nowadays need to start their lives under a mountain of debt. How can you buy a house, start a business, or invest in further education if you're barely surviving on a low salary, high taxes, and exorbitant rent? It's so stacked up against our future generations. One way to resolve the issue is through government policy. But is that possible? Of the UK population, 50% are either retired or close to retirement. And since we can only vote from 18 onwards, that means about 2/3 of voters demand policies to benefit the elderly. 2/3 of voters would not support any new policies that penalizes the elder generations and distribute wealth to our younger generations, thus perpetuating the situation. So Grandma and her buddies are taking most of the wealth and have the power to keep it. So your only option is to create your own inflation-busting wealth. How? Creating a business is one method. No need to do it alone. You can work with other like-minded people. Thanks for the view, and if you found this useful, please like, share, and subscribe. For more ideas on wealth, check out our other videos. Links in the description. This video is quite controversial. What are your thoughts? Do you believe it? How can we fix it? Some believe there'll be a generation war. Let us know in the comments.